Get ready for an epic clash. In one corner we have Photoshop's Generative Fill, the heavyweight champ of photo editing, and in the other corners the underdog contenders, Leonardo.ai, Photopea and Adobe Firefly. They are all fighting for the title of the ultimate editing tool. Imagine transforming images with just one click, adding, removing and expanding at your fingertips. That's Generative Fill. But hold up, it's paid. Our trio of free AI tools steps in, offering stunning edits without a price tag. I've tested them all, making the same changes in each one of them. But can these tools knock Photoshop off its throne? Stick around to find out. The first tool is called Leonardo.ai. It's pretty much like Midjourney, but browser based. You just click on Start using Leonardo, and here they ask you if you are whitelisted. Even though you are not, just click on Yes, and down here you click on Sign Up, and here you type your email and your password, type your verification code, and you're in. On the left side you'll see that you have 150 credits, and that's per day. It's pretty much enough to use for a couple of images. And again on the left side we go to AI Canvas. Here you will see that we have a menu on the left side, one on the right side, and we have the prompting bar down here. We go on the left side to upload image, and the difference between Photoshop and this app is that you have a generation frame that you'll see here, and all the edits that you need to do it within this generation frame. You can make it bigger by selecting the options on the right side of your menu. For example, to remove the people on the right side, I think I will choose this one. The other important note is that you need to zoom a little bit in, and you need to align the generation frame with your image, because otherwise anything that is not within the generation frame will not be edited. And as well, if the generation frame is outside of your image, you'll have some pixels here. So you can play with the snap pixels, maybe just go a bit down. On the left side, you have two options, draw mask and erase. As far as I've seen, there is no major difference, so you can use either one of them. I'll use draw mask, and I will just select all the people on the right side of my image. Okay, now let's type background in the prompting bar, and then let's move to the right side of the menu and choose the fine-tune model to Stable Diffusion 2.1. You can use also 1.5. You just play with it and see what results do you get. Also here you can choose how many generations you'll have every time when you press on generate. So I will have 4 options here, but you need to keep in mind that you will use more tokens. For example, for one image you'll use 1 token, 2 tokens, and so on, as well as when you choose the dimension of the generation frame. If you choose a bigger frame, you'll use more tokens. For example, you will use 7 tokens for these settings, and I will just leave to 4 images and hit generate. Okay, this is pretty good. Let's see what we have. Not as good as the first one. Nope, that's worse, and this one is worse. And I think I can keep the first one. It's pretty good. You'll see here on the right side that we have some leftovers from the draw mask. We can just click and delete. And now let's move on the left side to remove the people from here. We'll use a bigger generation frame, for example 1024 by 1024. Let's make sure that we have all the people in the frame and just draw the mask again. I think this is pretty good. Let's hit generate again. Okay, this is not as good as I need it to be. Let's see the second one. Now this is worse, way worse, and the third one is not good either. Let's try generate again. I don't like this one, not this one, this one. I don't think either one of them is good, but I will use the one with the least people, and I think this one is better than the original. Let's see. Okay, now let's also remove her camera and her purse. Okay, let's type clothes and let's see what we get. not that good, but I see that it uses the rest of the clothes as an example. Second one, nope, it's, I don't know what's that. Third one, no. Fourth one, the first one, I think it's the best one, but let's see if we get a better result. Maybe. Okay, this is not good either. No, no, and not really. Let's cancel this selection and let's try with erase. Maybe it's working better. Okay, let's again generate with the prompt clothes. I don't really know what's this one. Okay, second one, it's better, but not quite really. The third one is worse. I think I'll generate again to see if we get a better result. Maybe if I type the name clothes, let's see if that will get a better result. Okay, that's something. Okay, nope, and nope. I don't know what's this one. It kind of looks like something happened here, and I think I'm gonna accept this one. It's something. Let's also remove her purse strap. I think it's called strap, right? Let's leave it to denim clothes and see what we get. Okay, this is actually good. The jacket it's very good, but the shirt, it's not that good. Let's see. Okay, not the same hair, but it's obviously better. The third one, we have some, I don't know what's this one. The fourth one, okay. I think the best one is this one with the hair. It's not the same hair, but it fits pretty good. Okay, and now I want to do something different. I want to replace her jacket with the t-shirt with the same color that she already has. And let's see what results do we get. The selection is made, and I typed here in the prompting bar burgundy t-shirt. You know, I've just googled that, right? And hit generate. The first option is not good at all. Second, nope. Third one is not what I'm looking for, and fourth one as well. Let's see again if we have a better result with the erase. Let's see now. I don't know what's this one. It's a rain jacket, I think. Maybe this one is not I'm looking for. And okay, this is pretty bad, and I think I will just cancel the selection and leave her with the jacket. Maybe let's see if we go to the next step, and let's change her font with a flower. Okay, I've made the selection and typed flower. Let's see what we get. I don't know what kind of flower is this, and she has 3 hands. 2 of them are baby arms. Okay, nope. Not at all. Let's try again with a female holding a flower in her hands. Okay, this is a kind of a flower, but these are some pretty nasty hands. Okay, this looks better, not real, but better. Okay, I think this one are the best flowers, but we have some things here that are not something that you want to see. And I think this one is the best one, and I will accept. The last step is to expand the image. I will skip over this part because I think it will take a while, because doing it 1024 by 1024 seems to be like at least 6 generation. This is our final result. It's not that good, I'll just be honest. If we zoom in here, the building it's pretty okay, but here it's a big difference in the color, and the pattern doesn't continue. That's not good. And on the left side it's even worse. Here it's nothing similar as the rest of the photo, and this building it's maybe in construction. Yep, that's the result. Let's move on to the next tool and we'll compare at the end of our video. To download your final result, just hit this download button. Let's move to the second tool. It's called Photopea, and it's pretty much a copy of Photoshop that you can access from your browser. After you upload your image, you will see a layout that is similar to Photoshop. To use the feature that is similar to Generative Fill, we go on the left side to the healing brush tool and we choose magic replace. And now we can select our area that we need to replace. Let's start again with the people on the right side, and we just make a rough selection. And up here we have the options for this tool. We have remove, which is trying to remove the content of your area, but I prefer the next one. It's called replace, and you type here the new content that you want to be in your image. In this case, I will just type background, and let's see what we get. The drawback of this tool, in my opinion, is that it gives us just one option So either you like it or not. In this case, I don't like it and I will just undo it. And again, we have some cars that I don't like and I will undo. And let's try with a blank field to see what we get. For some reason it chooses to fill it with random cars, so I will just undo and maybe try again to make the rough selection. This time I will just choose remove to see if we get a better result. And as I told you before, I think it offers a pretty awful result, so I will just undo again. And let's see if we replace with maybe old city. Well, this is something that I've not expected. Let's undo again and let's see if we say remove people, maybe. Okay, it removed the people, but it also added some random text, which I think we can work with. And let's remove now the text. Let's choose the area and let's remove it. Okay, it didn't remove it. It added some random template. Let's type again remove. Okay, again, it gave me a pretty random result. I don't know why. Let's undo again. Let's type again background and see if we get the result that we need. Nope. It's actually, what's this? I don't know what's this one. Let's undo again if we make a rough selection and let's remove. Okay, it kind of added some flower shops and I think it's a pretty good result. Let's go to the left side of the picture and again remove the people from this area. Let's first try with remove. It removed the people, but it made this kind of nonsense. Let's see if we can remove this one now, maybe. Now she has 3 arms, so it's a pretty nice feature here, but I will just undo it to make her with just 2 arms. Maybe let's type here background to see if we can get a better result and hit replace. Okay, again, the 3rd arm appears, but I don't want it. Now we have a logo. I don't know why, but let's undo it again and let's try with remove again, maybe. What I've noticed with this tool is that it's a kind of a lottery. Sometimes you just get a good result from the first try or maybe the second one, but sometimes you just get some nonsense over and over and you need to try again to make a good result. The thing that you have a single result for each try, it's kind of a bummer. But being a free tool, I'm patient and I think they will make a better tool in the future. Again, we have some logo and I don't like this thing. I will skip a bit this part and I will try to get a better result. A few minutes later and this is what I got. I also tried to remove this kind of motorcycles, but I couldn't make it work. So I will leave it here and I will move to the next step. And I will remove her camera and her purse. Okay, I've made the selection. Let's see if we can make it work with both of them, because we have a limitation of 1024 by 1024 pixels and I don't know how many I have here. Okay, the area is too big, so let's make it smaller. Let's try first with the camera. See what I've said. Sometimes from the first try you get a fantastic result and sometimes you just get some nonsense. So in this case the first result it's very good. And let's move to the purse. With the selection made, let's hit remove. So now we have another model of a purse, but it's not what I am looking for, but it's a pretty good result. But let's undo it and hit remove again. We have another purse. Let's undo it again and maybe right here jeans and hit replace. It's a pretty good result, but I don't like this thing here and maybe I'll try again. Let's undo it and see if we can get a better result. Well, this is kind of nice here, but we have another purse. Maybe if we can work with that and remove the purse again. Okay, and remove. Nope, remove doesn't work as I hope to. So I will just undo again and undo again. And let's try by replacing with jeans. Let's see now. Okay, we can work with this one. I pretty much like it, but we have to remove this part and maybe this part. Let's do that. Let's select this one and let's hit remove. This one should be a pretty easy fix. Again, remove doesn't quite understand what I'm saying and let's undo it again and replace it with jeans again. Another bad result for some reason. Let's maybe undo it and try again to replace it. Good, we've got rid of that nonsense. Let's maybe try only once to remove this part. If it doesn't work, we let it like this and just move on. Nope, I have no luck this time, so I'll just undo it and leave it like that. Now let's get rid of the upper part. By the way, if you want to add to the selection, you just hold shift and make another selection, and it will add up to the first selection. Okay, let's try and remove this part, and let's see if we get a good result with replace. Okay, we have here the jacket, looks pretty good, but here we have two necklaces. Now it doesn't look quite good. Let's maybe try again. Good. Now we have a much better result. Now the hard part is to replace the jacket with a t-shirt. I've typed the same prompt as in Leonardo, and let's replace. Now we have again another jacket and this weird hand. Let's undo it and hit replace again. It's something, but it's not a t-shirt. Let's see if we can make it work this time. We have another jacket again that I don't want it. Let's maybe leave it blank. Let's see what kind of nonsense we get. This is awful. Let's see, maybe with remove. Let's give it a chance. Again, the jacket and the weird hand. Maybe let's type just t-shirt. No, jacket. Another one with jacket. So let's undo it again and let's maybe say remove jacket. This is the last time that I will try. Unfortunately, we have no luck with this task, so let's undo it and just move on. Next one, let's put a flower in her hands. The prompt is woman holding a flower in her hands. Okay, we have a flower, but we have a weird hand here. Let's undo it and maybe let's make a bigger selection. Okay, let's try again. We have some flowers and I think it looks pretty great. We have some nonsense here with some weird fingers, but it's something normal with image generation, so we'll leave it like that. Okay, and now we have the expand part. Let's go to the crop tool and let's make it a bit wider. Okay, I think this one looks pretty okay. And the thing with magic replace is that it also works with rectangle select, and you can make a 1024 by 1024 rectangle. And then you go to magic replace and hit the replace background. What's this here? Or these people? Is this Trump? Let's undo it and maybe try again. Let's type here old city. Okay, it makes an old city, but it's not what I'm looking for. Maybe let's type LA. It doesn't take notice of the context. I don't know why. I will just skip this part over and I will try to make it work and come back with the results and some conclusions. Unfortunately for me, the expand part doesn't work at all. I get only nonsense and nonsense and nonsense. I've tried maybe 5 to 10 minutes and I had no good result. And I will make the conclusion that the expand part doesn't work. I will just undo this part and undo the crop. And here is the final result. I think the background looks quite good, better than Leonardo. The flowers look better, and the remove of the purse and the camera also look better. Another thing that you need to keep in mind is that after each try you need to wait 20 seconds, or otherwise you need to pay the premium plan. But I think 20 seconds it's a pretty good time to wait for a free tool. Let's download the image and move to the next tool. The last tool is actually from Adobe, but it's free. It's called Adobe Firefly, and it's Adobe's platform where you can test all of their AI features. So you go on firefly.adobe.com, you create a free account, you don't need to add your credit card or anything, and you just test Generative Fill by clicking here on Generate. You upload your image. Everything you see here is about Generative Fill. On the left side you have a menu to insert, to remove and pan, and down here you have add, subtract, brush settings, background. To remove the background you just do that by clicking one button and there you go. you've removed the background. It's a pretty useful one-click solution, but we don't need that, so we go on clear. By the way, the first thing that I see is that you don't have an undo button, so you cannot go back 2 steps or 3 steps. You can just clear the last step that you've made. So let's test out the remove feature by removing the people from the right side and see how this goes. We can make the brush bigger, you can increase the hardness and the opacity. Let's just make the selection. And the nice thing about Firefly is that it gives you 4 image generation options to choose from. So we have the first one, second one, third one, and fourth one. And I think the fourth one, it's pretty good. Seems like a sort of graffiti, maybe. I'll try to make some more variations to see if we get rid of this graffiti thing. Okay, first one looks pretty good. Second, third, and fourth. So from the new generation, I really like the first one, but I think I will stick to the graffiti one. I think it fits quite nice. Let's go to the left side of the photo. I removed all the people from the left side, and now I click just remove, and I have the first option, which is not that good. The second option, third option, and fourth option. I think it looks the best. I think I will keep this one. The nice thing about Firefly is that it really takes into consideration the context, and it follows the pattern. If you see here and here, it's just amazing. And now let's get rid of the camera and the purse. I'm trying to remove both the upper part and the lower part of the body, and to get rid of everything just in one try. Let's see if it works. Okay, in the first one, we have no camera, but we have one purse. Second one is also with a purse. Third one the same. And fourth one the same. Let's give it a chance with more options. Another nice thing about Firefly is that it works pretty fast. It's not the fastest, but the fact that it gives you 4 options, it's amazing. We have 4 more generations. First one, second one, third one, and fourth one. They're all with a purse. But let's see which one is the best one. I think this one looks the best in terms of the jeans, and I will try to get rid again of the purse and remove. Okay, now we have a kind of a camera and another purse, and a kind of a camera. I think it doesn't really work that great for this situation. I'll just click more one more time, and okay, we have again some purses, so I will just cancel. I'll go to insert, and I will just generate without no prompt to see if we can get rid of the purse. Okay, so the first option with some sort of a thing, purse, camera, and some purse. Let's go with cancel, and let's see if we type no purse here and generate. Okay, so we have a purse. Let's maybe type blue jeans. No, we have no luck with this one. Let's cancel, clear, and just try again with remove, but only to remove this part and to see if we can get rid of the purse, and then we'll remove the upper part with this kind of a necklace, I think. Let's see, and I think we have a lucky winner. Yep, the first one. We have a kind of a shadow here, but we can try and remove that one, but I think it's pretty good. Let's keep it. Let's try to remove this part and just try to go to insert and go to blue jeans, generate. Okay, we have some weird things. Maybe cancel and go to just jeans, maybe. Okay, it's something weird here. What's this one? Okay, I'll just cancel and clear, and maybe just try to remove that one. Let's see. Okay, now it's something. So first one, second one, third one, and fourth one. Let's zoom out a bit and see. I think the second one is the most realistic, and I will keep this one. Okay, now the hardest part for all the tools that I've tested before, to remove the jacket with the t-shirt that she already has in the picture with the burgundy color. Nice, the whole jacket is gone. And now let's just type here burgundy t-shirt and let's generate to see if we get a better result than both Leonardo and Photopea. Okay, it got rid of the jacket, so that's a good thing. This one is not the t-shirt that I was expecting, but it looks pretty realistic for me and pretty amazing. Here we have some nonsense, but we can get rid of that pretty easy. Let's see if we get a better result. Okay, not that realistic for this kind of body, but let's go to more and see if we get the t-shirt that we are asking for. Okay, this one doesn't look that good. It looks good. This one looks pretty amazing. Let's see if we are lucky and go to cancel and maybe just type woman in burgundy t-shirt jacket. Okay, we have some headphones, but the jacket looks pretty okay, but it's not a t-shirt. No, this one looks awful, and this one looks pretty amazing. I really love this one. It's not a t-shirt, but I think it looks pretty good. Okay, let's keep this one and let's get rid of this part because it's not quite something that I like, and remove. Okay, interesting. So Adobe is saying that the image was removed because they violated user guidelines, maybe because it's the upper part of a woman. I don't know, Adobe. Let's see, maybe if we can insert and just generate again. No, again it violates the terms. Let's maybe write background. Okay, very good and pretty okay. The second one looks the best in my opinion. Let's keep this one, and I think it looks pretty amazing right now. But now let's add a flower in her hands and let's see if we get pretty good hands or just some nonsense like the other one before. So woman holding flowers in her hands and generate. Okay, we have something here, but the hands are messed up. The second one, it's very good. Third one, the flower is not in focus, and the last one, it's pretty messed up. And I think this one looks very good. It looks very realistic for me, and I will just skip this one. Now the very sad part about the Firefly, it has no option to expand the image, but I have a trick for that. Let's have some conclusions first for this picture, and then I will show you the trick. And I think it looks pretty good. Adobe doesn't disappoint me. We have some things here with the earrings, but the background is very good. Her jacket looks from the picture, no purse, no camera, it looks amazing. The flower, it looks pretty realistic. Everything looks very good. Let's download the photo to show you something. So when you try to download, Adobe is informing you that content credentials will be included, and you will see in a moment what that means. Let's continue. And this is what Adobe is talking about, content credentials. It will have a watermark here, and this is pretty annoying, but with the trick that I will show you, we can expand the image and also get rid of the watermark. We are going to use again Photopea. We just upload our already edited image, and now we will use the crop tool and we'll just expand the image, and okay. And now we go to File, Export as JPEG, Save, and we upload our image in Firefly, and you just get rid of this part. You go to Generate. Look at that. Nothing can beat Adobe's Generative Fill. It looks very realistic. We have even some water here with reflections and all those things. Look at this one. This one looks a bit modern. This one looks from Italy, but I think I'll stick to the first one. We go on the right side and look at this. Amazing. First one, second one, very good. Third one, very good. Fourth one is the worst from them. Let's see. And I think the first one looks amazing. Second one looks, I think, the best. Yeah, for me it looks the best. I will keep this one. So if you plan from the beginning, you can first expand the image in Photopea. You just upload your expanded image in Firefly, and in that way you can use Generative Fill and also expand the image in Firefly. And about the watermark, the same with expand. You can upload your image in Photopea and then crop that part and export the new image without watermark. So let's compare the result of our 3 free tools. You can see here all the images side by side. Without zooming in, you can see here the original, the one from Leonardo.ai, Photopea, Firefly, and Firefly, but expanding the image with Photopea. But you can do the expansion with any tool that you want. So without zooming in, you can see that Leonardo.ai has the worst result from them. You can see some nonsense here, and also the part with the expansion is the worst by far. Even you can see the generations frame here, where it ended and where it started the new one. It has the worst result by far. Photopea, if you don't zoom in, they have a pretty good result, and even if you zoom in, they have a fair result. I think after Adobe's Firefly and the Generative Fill has the biggest potential by far from them. From all the free tools that I tested, the part where I removed the camera and the purse is very good. But the part where I tried to replace the jacket with the t-shirt, it didn't work, so I've skipped that part. The flowers look pretty good if you don't zoom in to see some kind of finger nonsense here. But in terms of quality, I think it's just one step, maybe 2 steps back from Adobe's, and that's a huge thing for a free tool. And the Firefly, it looks very realistic, very good, with very good result. The only drawback is the expansion part, but you can use another expansion tool, and as you see, even the expansion part, it's very good. It has some amazing result. I've just removed this green leaf in the expansion one, and it looks very good. At the moment, Adobe is the king of Generative Fill. They are 2 steps forward of any competition, and as you can see, Firefly is free at the moment, so you can use it, you can test it, and you can edit any of your photos in a realistic manner, and you'll be amazed by the results that you get. So if I would make a top of these 3 free tools, would be Firefly, Photopea, and the last, Leonardo.ai. To get the most out of Photoshop's features, but without paying a single dime, be sure to watch this video next.